सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। I will read from 12th mantra. स्वर्गे लोके न भयं किंचनास्ति न तत्र त्वं न जरया बिभेति। उभे तीर्त्वा शनाया पिपासे शोकातिगो मोदते स्वर्गलोके। स्वत्सत्त्वमग्निगं स्वर्ग्यमध्येषि मृत्यो प्रब्रूहि तगं श्रद्दधानाय मह्यम्। स्वर्गलोकामृतत्वं भजन्ते एतद्द्वितीयेन वृणेवरेण। अगेन सत्त्वम् अग्निगं स्वर्ग्यमध्येषि मृत्यो प्रब्रूहि तगं श्रद्दधानाय मह्यम्। स्वर्गलोकामृतत्वं भजन्ते एतद्द्वितीयेन वृणेवरेण। एतद्द्वितीयेन वृणेवरेण। Out of the three boons given by Yamraj, first boon was the expression of the gratitude towards his father, Nachiketa's father. Not only one should be grateful, but one should be expressing his gratefulness in something through some gross manner also. So with that he became free from Pitra Rana or Pitrayagya or Panch Mahayajnas. One was Pitrayagya, I can't see. So that was the first boon. We have to go step by step. The person who has not performed this Pitrayagya cannot perform Brahmayagya. So Bhut Yagya should be performed, Manush Yagya should be performed, Pitrayagya, Dev Yagya, then Brahmayagya. This is the sequence. What you see first, my duty towards that should be fulfilled. So first he fulfilled the duty towards his father. That means he could very well understand that what was the role of my father in my life. If he had not appreciated that role, he wouldn't have thought of giving because duty comes after you have got from somewhere. Where you have not got from, there your duty is either not there or very less is there. How much you have to perform duty towards somebody, that depends on how much you have received. Your duty is not towards Britain, because Britain has not given you anything unless you are a citizen. Or your duty is not towards neighbor's father, because he did not give me anything except troubles. So, first thing is that one has to understand and make it clear that one should not be hopping on the spiritual path. One should go step by step. If you try to hop, you will be pulled down by the laws of karma. Then he asked the boon, and then after that he was asking about the ritual for attaining heaven. See the selflessness of Nachiketa. You will see that he does not want this Swarg. Swarg is not the requirement of Nachiketa. I'm not able to see it properly. Both of you can. Yes, now it is better. I want to see your complete face. Always sit like that. Yes. So, now thank you. Then Nachiketa had asked about the Swarg. I explained about the Swarg in detail yesterday. More when you study, you will have more appreciation. In that Swarg ritual, because society, most of the people don't want Brahmagyan. Most of the people, therefore, takers of Upanishads were very less, because they want some very good situation. Ordinary person wants a very conducive, joy-giving, security-giving situation. His requirement is this much only. He said, give me some kind of secure place. What about Brahmagyan? I don't want all these things right now. So they think it is too much for me. They don't know that such knowledge exists also. They don't know there is something called Atma, Brahma, Moksha, Purushartha. I don't know what. They don't want because they don't know what it is. Point is that. So some people say don't want moksha. So I ask, what do you understand by moksha? If you say I don't want moksha, what is your understanding about moksha? He said understanding about moksha is, supposing he is Hindu, so he will say freedom from birth and death, or freedom next birth. This is not moksha. That is not liberation. What do you know by birth? So they have not thought properly. So ordinary person wants a very good situation. So actually he wants some kind of Swarg. He wants that my future should be like a heavenly future. I have a heaven in my future. And for that he is now getting the situation here. Ritual here. So this ritual is mentioned by the word Agni. Agni had three meanings, if you remember, M1, M2, M3. So first meaning was a specific fire kindled in the specific manner with the specific mantras. Okay, I have already by heart. M2 was fire ritual. This ritual is called fire. Therefore, never study Upanishad by yourself. You will be thoroughly confused. Already we are sufficiently confused. Now this will be more problem. Therefore, we have to go to Gurukul. There we have to understand the meanings. This is a commentary on Shankaracharya Bhagavan, so you have to think about it. Third meaning was Virat. Virat Devata. These are the M1, M2 and M3. And yesterday I was trying to elaborate about the Virat. I hope you had remembered what I said. There were one small principle but very important principle. Anything is held, so it has to have a conscious holder, not a material holder. Like I gave the example of body, which is not perceived by the eyes. This conscious holder is not perceived by the eyes. It is not Chakshur Gotram, it is not Pratyaksh. So, like your body is sitting, there is a conscious holder of this body. Otherwise, this body will fall down. This body will just fall like a log. Similarly, I went to the sun, moon, etc., earth, etc. Then I came to the point that there must be some conscious holder of whole universe. So one point, something held, and it is well held very systematically and intelligently, put it like that. Held is one thing, but something is being held intelligently, systematically, and very very firmly it is held. You can't take sun out of its position. Neither you can take earth out of its orbit. Well, I'll push the earth. I'll push the earth there. Which side will push? Well, it is too cold nowadays. I'll push towards the sun. And when it is summer, I'll push away from the sun. So from where you will push? Only government will ask the government to help us. All countries together will push the earth. Even all government together, forget about pushing, cannot budge the earth also. Well, I think it is too hot. I'll throw water in the sun to quieten it. Sure. How much water will put? Well, a hose pipe, there is one hose pipe in Madan Bhai bring. What is that? High pressure I'll put that. High pressure I'll take. And that jet I'll throw towards the sun. Your water along with the pipe will melt. You cannot touch it also. Forget about doing that. And the sun's age is around 6 billion years. 6 point something. Only 3 billion has passed. Billion. Please appreciate that. 1 billion has 1,000 million. And 1 million has 10,100,000. 10,100,000 into 1,000 into 3. So much time Earth, sun has been glowing constantly. Appreciate a little dimag lagao thoda sa. How much is the year? We think 60 years are too much in my life. We think 60, 50 years is so much of problems I had in 60, 70 years. And what about the billion years there? So that Virat, holder of the whole universe, which has held everything, like you are holding your hand like that. Supposing you decide, I won't move. You decide, supposing, I won't move anything. So you are firmly sitting like that. Or you decide, I won't open my eyes for half an hour. Or I won't go out of my room. Similarly, if this sankalp is there, everything is there. One who is the holder of the whole cosmos. Not only holder, who thinks this is my and this is I. Like you think your body is my and I, there is one Virat Purush. And therefore that Purush thinks that this whole, so this, your room is also part of Virat. And nothing is left out. Forget about your body is also part of Virat. Please discuss on this topic. And one who is the holder, because unless there is a conscious holder, it won't be held. He is called Virat Purush. Virat Purush. Therefore, everything has to be seen reverentially. Jagat Ishadhi Yukta Sevanam. Ishadhi should be there. They say, these Hindus are stone worshippers. This is one allegation. First thing, those who say they are fools, because they don't know everything is Virat. So one stone is also part of Virat. They think, we are eccentric kind of people, abnormal people, blind believers, superstitious, not knowing that our rishis have done sufficient tapasya on every topic and given so much of thought that it will baffle you when you start reading scripture. Still today I am baffled when I read certain things. That how much they had thought and how much they had meditated on the subject. That shivling which I take one, and it is also part of Virat. If you put a ring in my finger as your love, you are loving me only, not the finger. Out of your love, if you give ring, or if you give chandan, you put chandan on somebody's feet, it is honoring the person, shariri, and not the sharir. It is honoring the owner of the body and not the one part of the body. So there is nothing called only inert stone. So don't get carried away by these statements. Their only aim is to break our faith. Their only attempt is to break the faith somehow and to pointing certain things, some lucanas and something which is not clear to us. So our weakness is their strength. And what is our weakness? Non-understanding and not believing. Okay, I don't understand, but my guru did it, saints did it. Not that you need to have lot of logic in your mind. I don't understand, but my guru did, saints did, I think that is enough for me. He did it, it must be right only. Finish. He did it, Tulsi did it. Tulsi said, Ramji, I am enough. I have so much of faith is there. Shankaracharya did it. Very good. I don't want any other proof. So how to attain that Virat, that ritual, that is being asked here in the 13th and 14th mantra. More I want to talk, but I'll talk later on about Virat. There is one text on Virat called Purush Sukt, which is in Rig Veda. I am taking Purush Sukt, whole text in Satna this time. Explanation of Purush Sukt. So you invoke that Devata. So if you read in Upanishads also, his eyes are sun and moon are his eyes. Like that is there. Earth is the feet. Ocean is the womb. So everything they are trying to put into him, put into its place. You are seeing the whole big cosmos as. Don't try to put a figure because it is Anant. You cannot put like this, like human body. When I say body, immediately the figure comes. But space is also part of that Virat. You cannot put a boundary line in that Virat. Got my point? You cannot put a boundary line, because the moment you put a boundary line, outside will be space, then it will be excluding the Virat. It's not boundary line. Okay. I am understanding. Very beautiful portion of Virat. So, and therefore, one small thing I'll tell you. If you hurt one part of the body, other part would be affected. If I hurt one section of the society or one person, then ultimately I also will be affected by that, because we are a unit. We are not an individual. Living as a unit is Karma Yoga. And living as a separate individual is Bhog, is Ahankar. When I live as a unit, I think about you also. He is also one part of me, is also one part of me. This is what you are. Now he is asking the question. Nachiketa was asking the question. I am repeating it. He is asking the question about the ritual which will take me to Virat. To Swarg. Well, but why did you talk about Virat? Because three meaning of Agni was there. I remember. M1, M2 and M3. Whole life you should not forget. You should understand. So beautiful Kathopanishad. Bole, I am forget about life. Initially also I forgot. What is the father's name? I forgot. 4 name of father was there, I forgot. I remember only one. Which one? Which one you remember? Which name you remember? I remember his father's name was Jabali. So, only one I remember. So 4 name was there. I hope you remember all 4 names. 4 names were there. Who will say all 4 names? No, don't say. Just indicate. All 4 names who can say? No, don't tell the name. Just all 4 names who can say? Not one name. All 4 names. Nobody? Huh? No, 3 names. 3 is Huh? No. SNA. No interception in between. Huh? No prompting. Disqualified. Time is over. So, Anulom? Wrong. Disqualified. Avdalak. Varsha? वर्षा कहां से आ गई? चलो भाई, आई भी Vajashravasa. अब हो गया. Now you all know 4. Keep these things in mind. Learn to play with your memory many times. You know how the memory is increased? Not by eating almonds. When you try to memorize, then your memory increases. So, now 3 meanings of Agni was there. Now he is saying here, see the mantra, 13th mantra. What is the 13th? He Mrityo. See the Anvay. Sattvam Swargyam Agnim Adheshi. Sattvam, that you, Agnim Adheshi. Swargyam Agnim. This Agni is M1, M2 or M3. Please, Adheshi means you know. You know the Agni. M1, M2 or M3? M2. You know the ritual. Here, therefore I explained. You know the ritual. Swargyam means Swarglogasya prapti sadhan bhutam. You know the ritual to attain the Swarg. So here M2 is the meaning of Agni. First. So this is full stop. Then Tvam Shraddadhanaya Mayyam Tam Bruhi Prabruhi Shraddadhanaya. Fourth case is there. To me who has faith, because in ritual lot of faith is required. In Karm card you need lot of faith. To me who has faith, Prabruhi, you please tell it to me. Prabruhi means clearly tell it to me. Don't think that I know everything and then you please tell. Please tell elaborately. Prabruhi, Prakarshan Bruhi. Tell well said. Say it nicely so that I understand it well. Okay. This is the second point. Then Swargloka Amritatvam Bhajante. Those who are in the Swarglok, they attain. Bhajante means attain. They attain immortality. Yesterday I mentioned relative immortality and absolute immortality is a relative immortality. Etad dvitiyena vrane varena. This is my second boon. This is my second boon. So this is the whole statement is of Nachiketas here. Somewhere you can mark it that Nachiketa said here. Otherwise you don't know who has said here. Who has said what. So now next mantra. So M2 has been used here. We will see where M1 and M3 are used. Okay. The next mantra, please repeat. Pratte bravimi tadume nibodha. Swargyam agnim nachiketah prajanan. Anantalokaapti matho pratishtham. Viddhi tvametam nihitam guhayam. Again, prate bravimi tadume nibodha. Swargyam agnim nachiketah prajanan. Anantalokapti matho pratishtham. Viddhi tvametam nihitam guhayam. Now this is the statement of Yamadharmaraja. This is he is saying that. You can somewhere indicate Y or N. You can make some mark. But you don't forget what we have made. Sometimes we don't understand what I had written. Our whole handwriting we are confused. In the notes when you see, you wonder what is this? Much time goes in understanding. Now you can't scold anybody also. If it's somebody else you could have said, but whom to scold? Then you wonder. And still you are struggling. What was this word? I can't understand. You feel so bad. Anyway. So here Yamadharmaraj is saying, there's a little Anvay, those who are Sanskrit students, please see Anvay here. He Nachiketa, it is a vocative case. He is a vocative. He's saying Nachiketa, Prajanan. Prajanan means Shatru Pratyay. I who is knowing it. I am knowing this what you are asking. He is very clearly saying, I am knowing what you are saying. Okay. I am knowing that very well. Te Swargyam Agnim. Swargyam. Again Agni word is coming. Which meaning? M1, M2, M3. M2. M2 is here. Swargyam Agnim. Swargyam Agnim means that Agni, that ritual which is taking you to the heaven. Pra will go with Bravimi. So here, Agnim Pravimi. Prabravimi. I will clearly tell you. Te tubhyam, fourth case. I will clearly tell you, don't worry. And now that you have come here, I will definitely tell you. You're a good teacher. He didn't say, why did you ask me? He said, yes, I will tell you. Because you also use the word prabruhi, so I will also prabravimi. I will also clearly tell, elaborately tell. I will not go through shortcuts. Okay. But understand. Tvam me vachasa tat but you should also understand, catch it also. I will transmit, but you have to receive. No teacher can teach unless a student is willing to take the teaching. So I will say something, but you should understand. And there was no copy and pen at that time. It was all verbal communication. Shruti was there. Therefore he understand that. Therefore in Sanskrit there is comma etc. is not there. Comma, exclamation, question mark. Because the way they talked, that could understand it is a comma or full stop here. Oh. So there was Shruti Parampara was there. That means they had a good memory. So I am going to tell, now you catch it. So here is saying Nibodh, lot lakar. Nibodh, you understand that. You catch that point. Okay. Now what is that Agni? Ananta lokaptim atho. So here he says Ananta lokaptim. This is the pratistham. This is the word used for Agni. That ritual is, another name of that ritual is Ananta lokaptim. There is one name of the ritual. What is the meaning of that? Ananta lokaptim is matlab Ananta logasya apti yena. Through this you can attain the heaven. Through this, through what? Through this ritual, you can, apti means attain. Bahubri samas is there, Sanskrit students. Ananta lokasya apti yena. So this Ananta lok is Swarg lok. It will pave the way, because Swarg is called Anant, not in the absolute, but relatively their age is 1,000 years. 1,000 years? Yes. Not for 50, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, 90 years. Not that. If somebody, here how old is he? 90 years. 90 years, so long he is living. 90 years. I don't know, you expect to be living for 90 years or not. Huh? No. Okay. So, one girl was there. She brought her own other girlfriend and introduced her father. That my father is in 90s. So the grandfather felt very bad. He said, why she is making my age so bigger, 90s? And then he says early 90s. So it is not 90, 100 is very big age. Achha, their karma is very big. Therefore fruit is wanting a long fruit is required, because he did very good karma. 5 births of good karma have accumulated now. 5 births he did very good actions. So because of 5 births of good action, he needs a very long fruit for a long time. And therefore he needs a very big tenure there. So Ananta lokaptim. So this ritual will give you that particular fruit. Acha. Please note, this is a description of Agni ritual. This is the Ananta lokaptim is the description of Agni. Second thing, pratistham. It is the substratum of all. Who? Agni. Be very careful, this is a tricky mantra. Agni is the substratum of all. Now my question is M1, M2 or M3? M3 now. Oh, you have become very smart. Now this is M3. Ananta Lokaptim was M1, M2 or M3? M2. And Pratishtham is a substratum of all. It is M3. Because Virat pervades all. Like you pervade your whole body. You can't say in my feet I am not there. In my feet I am not there. Who is there then? I don't know, but I am not there. Acha? Yes. Why you are not there? Let me hit and find it out. Let me bring one stick. Because with the hand I can't hit hard. I want to hit so that really you feel properly whether you are there or not. Then you will say, don't hit me. No, I'm not hitting you, I'm hitting at the feet, which is not there. No, it's my feet only. Don't hit me. So then, similarly, as you pervade the whole body, this Virat Shariri pervades the Sharir. Embodied pervades the body. One rule is there. Whose body is there, he pervades the whole body. Therefore, here also Virat is there. Here also. A snake's body also Virat is there. Tree also Virat is there. And then a dead body Virat is also there. In the dead body which has been consigned to flames, there also same Virat is there. Not that Virat is less there. Don't think Virat is less. He is still there. Therefore, you offer namaskar to the dead body also. To the dead body also, you offer namaskar and offer pranam. It is a dead body, but Virat is pervading to that also. Oh, that means the Virat is in the dirt also. It is a dirt also. Everywhere it is there. So, Ananta Lokapti Matho Pratishtham. And listen now, Vidhi. Yamadharmaraja is saying to Nachiketas, Vidhi. Vidhi means you know. What shall I know? Vidhi etam nihitam guhayam. This is in your heart also. Lo. This is M1, M2 or M3? M3. This is in your heart also. Heart also? How? As I. Oh my God. I. As your eye, what you see, as I, Virat's eye is pervading your eye. Virat eye of Virat is pervading your eye. But my eye is small. So what? He is pervading all eyes. Everybody's eye he is pervading. And therefore he knows your whole mind also. So this is this particular mantra, 14th mantra, is the description, is the glorification of ritual. Glorification of ritual, which is going to be there. And fruit also. Fruit also and glorification also. What is why he is not telling the exact ritual? Exact ritual we won't tell because there is a Upanishad text. Is a Moksha Granth. If you go to the Karma Kand, I can give you if you want. Arun Prashni is there. In that ritual is mentioned. How that ritual is mentioned. How that ritual. He is not going to elaborate on the ritual. Okay.